All right, so here we are. We're inside Dark Post Profits 2.0. Really had a lot of fun playing around with it so far. As you may know, I'm a big fan of the original course, the 1.0 course, and this one is just building on top of all the great stuff in there. And you don't need the 1.0 course to really be able to take full advantage of this. Now that said, there is a ton of information here. There is a lot for people who want to either sell as an affiliate other people's products and services, or sell your stuff on your own products or services. And it's a little overwhelming. There's already 100 different lessons in here, and that's going to be it's going to be changing. In fact, there's going to be a lot more added over time. Now, this is really a course, a product for just about anybody who wants to become really proficient in the Facebook advertising space, and it's a space that really you want to be in, especially if you are selling to consumers or marketing to consumers. Now let's run through what we have here, because there's a ton. So there's a sort of basic setup for how to use Facebook advertising, how it all works, and there's a great bit on the on retargeting, which really is essential for anybody who's marketing online right now, and an area that I'm going to be focusing on a lot over the next year, I'm certain, because there's just a lot of clients out there who have no idea what retargeting is and how they can leverage it for their business. There's some really amazing tips on just advertising on Facebook in general from Ryan McKinney, who this is a course that was put together by Chris Record, but he went out and he found experts in lots of different areas in Facebook advertising, and Ryan McKinney is one of them. Chris Blair is another, and you're going to see even more as we scroll down here. Ryan has an amazing video here, which is only about, I mean, most of these are well under 20 minutes. Some of them are, pushing 30 minutes, but really they're manageable bite-sized chunks. This particular video, I'm going to click into it, but it's proprietary, so we really can't play all of this stuff. This is about how to indirectly upsell, how to convert people when you're going through advertising. This is worth the price of admission alone, just this particular video, because when you see what Ryan talks about here, you're going to understand how to be far more effective in your advertising than you are currently. I absolutely guarantee it. So that's one that you want to certainly check out. Now, there is a ton here on t-shirts. T-shirt selling tips with Chris Blair. T-shirt selling tips with Itamar Blumenfeld. I'm probably not pronouncing that name correctly. And why is and then here's some more. T-shirt selling tips with John Mack. Why is t-shirts such a focus here? Well, there is a huge business to be had on Facebook selling very targeted t-shirts to people, and whether that's your goal here or not, you can actually extrapolate a lot of great stuff from these segments on t-shirt selling that may be applicable to your business. It's not all going to be for you, and frankly, you can skip over the majority of the t-shirt stuff, but there are little tips and tricks in here that are really helpful, and I'll try to find what they are and point them out to you inside my my mastermind group, should you decide to buy through this link, and as a bonus you get to join the group. Now, Shopify. So again, if you're selling stuff online through e-commerce using Shopify, that's another angle, and there's some really great stuff on Shopify. How to use paid traffic effectively. Now, this is a guy named Peter Parks who was homeless at one point and then sold and earned $50 million in his first year on Facebook, doing sales of, I think, mostly affiliate stuff. Maybe he was doing t-shirt stuff. I don't really know his full story. I've only watched a handful of his videos, and I watched an amazing webinar that he did recently. This is truly fabulous stuff, and he has some amazing insights into how to use Facebook really effectively, what types of products are going to work best, all of that kind of thing. So That's a great segment. How to use your fan pages far more effectively than you are. And this is an area that I probably need some help in. I work in Facebook marketing, but I work in paid traffic and sales funnels. I have fan pages, but I don't necessarily use them most effectively. And so this is probably an area I'm going to dive into a lot more. Then there's tons of more bonuses. There's some additional training for affiliates should you decide to want to promote this course to others. And then that's just the lessons that are in here. So I'm scrolling back up to the top, and let's jump into this dark post database, because this is something that I have attempted to emulate by doing searches for dark posts on Facebook. But the way that dark posts work is that I don't see them unless they are targeting me. And so unless somebody actually goes out and shares them, I'm not ever going to be able to see it. But I can do a search, but I can't get everything that I'm looking for. Well, these guys have been putting together, and they're going to continue to put together this database of ads. They currently have 4,700. I was looking at this the other day. It was only 3,000. They're hoping to be somewhere between 10 and 20,000 in this database. And here's how this database works. So let's look up something. Let's look up coaching. I don't know why coaching, but it popped up there. So we're going to go ahead and search and see what we get. And here are a bunch of coaching ads, and I can look at them and I can see the amount of likes, the amount of comments, the amount of shares, obviously, and I can see what's really working for people. So here are some, if you're in the coaching world, let's click on this one. I have no idea what it is. Living bigger and better. It really doesn't seem to resonate with me, but again, it's not targeting me. So here's the ad. It was from some guy named Patrick Precourt, and you can actually see all the details. So what fan page it was on, what the headline was, the detailed ad description, the link description, and then the link, and you can actually click on it and go through the entire sales funnel and see what's behind these ads. And that is just amazing value in terms of what you get inside here, because let's try another one. So I'm gonna jump back here, and let's go to real estate. I have no idea what I'm gonna find here, but let's check it out. Okay, so it is searching real estate. Okay, and there's a bunch of real estate stuff. So all right, here's a guy with his thumbs up in the pool. Free book reveals how to get rich in real estate. Probably not interested in that, because what I'm looking for is what a realtor might put up here. Okay, so here's a video. I have no idea what real estate tip video. Let's go ahead and click on that. Had a bunch of thumbs up, 111 likes, 23 comments, and 14 shares. And what it says, want to learn how to get in front of sellers before they've chosen an agent. Watch this. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and click it. And it brings me over to a lead capture page for this particular agent. Very good. All right, so again, pretty smart stuff here, and we can reverse engineer what we're trying to do by going into this database and not have to start from scratch, which is one of the really, really important and helpful things when you're thinking about how to set up your campaign. Let's try one more. I work a lot in the wine industry. Here's some wine stuff. Okay, out of 4,700, I don't know how many are here, but okay, not as much, I imagine, as some other things, but join the direct-to-consumer wine revolution. Looks like a lot of that. Steal this $3,000 wine. Best wines delivered to your door for free. Let's look on that and see what it is. No idea. Okay, this is Wine Library. Wine Library is this little operation that is owned by the family of a pretty famous guy named Gary Vaynerchuk. And so let's see what they have. So the best wines delivered to your door. Let's go ahead and click on that and see what Wine Library is doing. Well, I'm actually disappointed in what Wine Library is doing, because they are sending you right into their search on their site. There's no lead capture or anything here. Probably, Gary is out of the business now and has moved on. They could probably use some advice from him, is my guess. But that was insightful, because I wouldn't necessarily do that if I were setting up a wine an invitation to get people to order wine, I would probably try to get their information so I could market to them even if they didn't buy something right there. So all, I think, incredibly valuable stuff. Now there is one other section. I haven't really played around with it, and again, I told you that I'm not very active as a manager of the various fan pages that I have. But let's say you have a business and you want to manage your fan page for your business, or your fan pages for your business more efficiently. So this is a section where you can actually analyze comments. So let's go in and see what's going on in this page. And this is almost entirely me. It's all me commenting, so there's not anything to do here because I don't have a lot of activity on my fan page. But if I wanted to, I could actually go in, view individual posts, see, okay, so there's some people who commented on this post. This guy actually commented that the app that I have here is going to take their information from them, and it's relayed as a positive. I actually think it's a negative one, so I'm going to change that to negative. I can monitor this stuff. Sally says, love it. I'm going to download it right now. I think that's pretty positive. So there you go. Anyway, that's what's going on here inside the comment manager, and I can actually even go in and reply to individual posts. Shouldn't have clicked on that, but okay, so let's go back and see what we got here. So, okay, there's no posts here, but or no comments here, but I could go in and reply to individual comments if I wanted right in here. So I could manage all of my pages. It would alert me when there's new comments that I need to respond to and all of that. Pretty powerful stuff. Again, not something I'm using a lot. There are additional webinars that Chris Record and his team are holding, and it looks like they have even some other products that they're going to be promoting pretty soon over here on the side. So tons and tons and tons of content here. It's not all for you, but a lot of it is going to be really, really helpful. And in fact, even one or two modules in here will just make all the difference in terms of the price of admission. So I highly recommend grabbing a copy of Dark Post Profits. Pretty amazing. And check out my bonuses as well. Entry into the online marketing mastermind over here at baeronmarketing.com, and access to some of the software and plugins that we offer as well as part of that package. So, hey, David Baer here. I really kind of blown away with Dark Post Profits 2.0. Terrific compliment to the first first version of the course, and something I highly recommend you check out for your own business. Take care.